Hey everybody, back with another episode of Logan's Loot, and this time I'm showing something that I honestly thought I had done a video of this. I haven't. So, if I remember correctly, I got this in the early era of the channel where I wasn't unboxing and doing everything. So, I think this came out in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I know I did the unboxing for the other Pokemon, the Diamond and Pearl Switch. So this is the one from the Sword and Shield. So Zacian and Zamazenta. Zamazenta? That. But I was always a Zacian guy because I always played Sword. So I do have both. I do have the double pack. So that is what it looks like. I have never used this one because I always felt the need to keep this as a special edition. Keep it boxed, keep it, nice and pristine so you can see the dust on the top from where we're sitting on top of the shelf. If you guys notice in some of my videos, it's stacked up on a shelf behind me that has all my Switch games on it. So let's easily open this one. I have opened it before. So I remember getting this one. I'd started going back to college to finish my bachelor's, and for those of you who know, I do have my degree. And while I was on my way home one day, I decided to stop by the local Best Buy, the one that was in the area, and they had it in stock. And I was like, "Oh, should I buy it? It's $200. Do I really need to be spending the money?" You guys know how that goes. So, needless to say, I bought it. I'm glad I did, because this has been steadily rising. Last time I checked, which was a couple days ago, this is around $350. Don't quote me on it. Just like with my Legend of Zelda 2DS XL, these things fluctuate ridiculously. So this is the system. It does have the charger in there. So there's the instructions, and there's the beautiful system. Like I said, I have opened this, but I've never, ever used it. So let's open this up. Be very careful. Let's take a look at this. Now, this is one thing I was hoping they'd continue to come out with, would be special edition Switch Lites. I love the Switch Lite. I've got a video coming soon, well, depending on when you're watching this, it might already be out, about why the Nintendo Switch Lite is the best console to buy in 2023. And I bet if you're watching this now, you're like, what? Why? Okay, watch that other video soon. So, as you can see, it's got the etchings of both of the legendary Pokemon. It's in a gray, and depending on how the light hits it, it's nice. Has the white buttons on top. It's a light gray system. Let's see if it has any power to it. I do not think so. I think it is completely dead. So yes, you are going to see that reflection of me. Hello! So this is the D-pad. I do like the fact that it is sword and shield style button colors. Now, it does remind me of the regular Switch with being the blue and the red, the neon colors. Reminds me of that, but it is a much lighter gray than the standard one. I do like the colors. I really do like the colors, but I could never bring myself to use this as my daily driver because I didn't want it to get damaged. As you can see, there's no other special markings or anything on it. It's just a nice design. So these things were limited, unlike the Diamond and Pearl Switch Lite. It seemed like those were out for a little longer. Those were easier to get for quite some time after the game came out. This model just feels like it was on the shelves for maybe a month or two, and then poof. It's like you could find them everywhere, and then all of a sudden you couldn't find it anywhere. So that's how I think the special edition should be, unlike the current Switch OLED special editions. The Pokemon was a little give or take. I think you can still go into certain stores and find it The Legend of Zelda one you can still find anywhere. Go into any Walmart or Best Buy, what have you. Don't go to Target. Any of those stores, and you can find them, and they'll be sitting right there on the shelf. It'll be no problem. You can even buy them on Amazon. Now, if you're trying to buy this one online, like I said, last time I checked, which was as of recording, probably about a week and a half ago, maybe a week or more. I don't know. I want to say a week and a half. It was around $350, but as of like 2 to 3 months ago, it was only about $250. So there's something that's causing a spike in the market for these Switch units, and especially we know why the 3DSs are spiking and the 2DSs are spiking, but the Switch units, I'm thinking because of the whole Pokemon thing, but that's all I can really gather. So I'm not 100% sure on why that is. But so this is the unboxing. Oh, what did I do there? Okay. Whew. This is an unboxing, a short video nonetheless, but just taking a quick look at my Pokemon Nintendo Switch Lite, Zacian, and Zamazenta edition. Nintendo Switch Lite. Did I mention this is a Nintendo Switch Lite? Switch Lite? Switch Lite. So, and if you guys like Pokemon Sword and Shield was a favorite of mine. I really did enjoy that. I wasn't a big fan of how they changed the gameplay up for Pokemon Arceus or Arceus, however you pronounce it, and how they brought some of those over into Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet had a number of performance glitches that made it not fun to play. I really enjoyed this one. If Scarlet and Violet ever gets updated and fixed, I noticed a lot of performance issues. None of the crazy ones where you see all the trainers and the Pokemon merging and stuff like that. None of the weird ones. I haven't seen any of that. It's just frame rate drops, people moving in the background like they're claymation, and then just like it's that weird, like maybe 10 frames per second kind of movement. It was just kind of bothersome. So I didn't finish that, but this one I do love. I do love Sword and Shield. I really enjoyed this this entry in the series, beat all the DLC and everything. And I'm glad I got this Switch. Do you guys have the Switch Lite? Do you collect Switch Lites? That's the one console, one iteration of the Switch that I collect everything for. I have every version of the Switch Lite that has been released at retail in the United States. So if they do decide to release a new color or anything like that, you can bet your butt I will be picking that up. But as of right now, it seems like they're not releasing any new colors or anything like that. So as of right now, I do have them all. And I'm glad to say I can say that. But thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of Logan's Loot. I'm going to keep doing these from time to time, depending on how you guys like them. But thank you guys so much. You can watch. I did 3 others, and I've got another console coming soon for Logan's Loot. Another handheld. I think that's what a lot of these might end up being. I don't know. We'll find out as we go. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I always say, be legendary. Thanks again. And hit that subscribe button.